Lurching closer toward the
What do you
midway
mean?
point of this NFL season, and
Dad
we're
side?
underway
I'm
on
thinking
EA
two
Sports.
sides.
This is taken just shy
What do you mean?
of the 10.
That's how they act? They're not white,
And
though.
he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
They only want to party with their friends. That's it.
You're not doing everything.
Go ahead and explain it.
Now the Lions going to stop us momentarily as they call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
It's something that they're not familiar with, then they can't, like, adapt. You know what I mean? Like, they can't adapt to something different. They can't try. It's like a demon from there.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
So instead of going for that, they just stay here.
He'll hit Watkins on the crossing route.
Yeah.
And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
No, you're fine. Keep going.
Explosive.
This game is full of shit, dude. I can put strip on all game and not get a fumble, but a dude can make me fumble 3 times in a game. Like, that don't make no sense, man. Look at this.
I mean,
He throws it, he catches it right, and then I strip him.
Some big pass plays early, takes the starch right out of him.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's first and 10 just outside the 30. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. That is caught inside the 5. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Albert O, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bears need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Here's Chandler on second down. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. We're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Davis now. That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard. And he is going to have the Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now a handoff to Chandler. And this defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35. They run it with Chandler. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Davis, off play action. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
As a coaching staff, you can call just about whatever you want because you understand you have guys who reliably take away those massive shots downfield. You're not as worried about giving up the big one.
Trap 50, trap 50. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
They'll try and throw for it here. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And that will force a turnover on downs. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And some room to work. Touchdown, Chicago. A great effort there. His 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bears are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. The extra point by Sly is up and good. And it's now 14-0. New York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Yeah, they dipped a game below 500 following the loss last week, and you get the sense that maybe this team's at a little bit of a crossroads here.
Yeah, I think that's a really good way to put it, because what's that old malaprop? If you come to a fork in the road, take it. Because this group, they're losing ground fast. They've got to start winning some ball games. And the good teams, they're starting to separate themselves, and these guys are being left behind.
And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. Throwing on first down, Davis. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Chandler. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Operating from the gun, Davis. He's got a man, complete. And in for the Lions, touchdown. A big play there. 51 yards. And the Lions have cut it back within a score. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make our score 14-7. The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
Now this throw caught left side. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. On play action, they'll throw. This will be caught once again by Brown. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. A great play there with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Bears go up by 2 touchdowns. The extra point by Sly is up and good. And it's now 21-7. New York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partners, a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Oh, a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now Chandler. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score.
With the score, Bears 21, Lions 7.
Here comes the Lions punter now. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And he will find his man on the outside. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like right at the 40. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
60 Vikings. Mustang 19.
Off the play fake. Davis. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. The Lions at 3-4 on the year coming into play. And they were losers their last time out. Trying to get back in the win column, but obviously not an easy task here in a hostile environment.
Yeah, always tough to win away from home. But sometimes what you do is you...
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Armour-Davis. Powering forward. And the Lions are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. So 15 yards on a face mask. Going to put them all the way up near midfield.
And that's a mistake in the same way that a broken tackle or a missed assignment is a mistake. You've got to be smart enough to know not to get that hand up anywhere close to the face mask because they're going to get you every time.
They go play action here on first down. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. A great effort there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Bears take a 3-touchdown lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
York to kick off.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, maybe perhaps a bit more of a focus on the run game for this drive after tossing an interception on the previous one?
I think that's a good way to look at it and a good way to think about it, but maybe they get to it in a little bit different way because after you throw an interception, you want to make sure you keep your quarterback's confidence high. So maybe give him a couple easy throws that he can complete and then get to the running game and try and get things settled down.
Yeah, and still in the first half here, a long way to go.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Now a play fake here on first down. And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Oh, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Off Play action. Davis. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. The Lions on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 19.
Buffalo 18.
Off the play fake. Davis. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Normally I'd say this will lead to a punt attempt, but this offense already shown in the first half that they'll go for it on 4th down.
Oh, they should have already said punt it, punt it. Head coach should have already made that decision.
Okay, ready? Right.
They're going to try and throw. Hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
6, 7.
He'll look to throw. He's going to look deep down the field. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. A great play there. On his way to a monster game, 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Bears continue to pull away here in this first half. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And a rout is on here in this first half. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
As this offense gets ready here for this drive, Charles, you still wonder about that prior drive. Went for it on 4th down in their own territory, didn't get it, and then that led to a touchdown on the other side.
And I don't mind the aggressiveness. In fact, I'm usually a huge fan of it, but I just want teams to always weigh risk and reward. To me, too early in this game because the reward just wasn't big enough to go for it there in case they failed. Now the pressure back on their offense to pick themselves up and negate the touchdown that was just given up.
So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. It's a gain of 4, but they're still looking up here at a tough 3rd and 11.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Okay, break.
In motion, the tight end. Now Davis. Off the play fake. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. We've seen this offense do some unconventional things thus far, but they couldn't go for it on 4th down here, could they?
Could someone patch us into the head coach's headset? Punt the ball.
Davis now. Throwing on 4th down. Got a man here, it's Bryant. And he is going to have the Lions first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. Off play action. Davis. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
These two teams met up earlier in the year, back in week 4. And it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home.
On 2nd down now. It's Chandler, and this may be a carbon copy as he'll again be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down.
And right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
On 3rd down, Chandler. And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive.
A gain of 3.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
Warriors 17.
On 4th down, Davis. Looking left side, and it's complete.
And he is going to have the Lions first down as they wind up with a gain of 11 there on fourth down.
19 tight, 19 tight.
First and 10 at the
60
Back to throw. Davis. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Offense was moving them a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Now here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 35.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Back 60. Ready?
They'll look to throw again. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line.
The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And a quick throw here that's complete.
And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
Drop 60, drop 60.
4 yards on the pickup.
Looking to throw again on second down. Davis under pressure, and he'll go down back at the 26-yard line. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. It'll be Lions football to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Counter play. Here's Chandler. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. Second down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Now second and 6.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Chandler. And from the 25, they work this to the 29. A gain of 4.
29-yard line.
Here's Davis on play action, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
By Montez with an 8-yard loss. Brings up 4th down.
Davis throwing on 4th down, and it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it, predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and it'll be a turnover on downs. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
This is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Marquise Brown from 21 yards away. And the Bears have taken a 5-touchdown lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good, and the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. New York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it, sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Throwing on 2nd down, Davis. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
Help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he was fortunate on that one not to have another turnover on his ledger.
Ready, set. 18, pioneer.
On 4th down, Davis. He's got a man, complete. And he is going to have the Lions 1st down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. Back to throw again. Forced and a big loss here as he's taken down. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on 1st down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awful.
And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack.
A loss of 7. It's 4th down.
Now Davis throwing on 4th down. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And that will force a turnover on downs. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. That's going to be caught. And he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now, there is a flag down, but I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. See if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. Davis now on 3rd and 2. Throw left side complete. That's Johnson. And he is going to have the Lions 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now a handoff up the middle. Chandler. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
Taken down at the 43-yard line.
On 2nd and 9. Davis. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he's tackled at the 38, but they doubled their yardage. The play started at the 19, and they gained 19. They'll run on 1st down. It's Chandler.
And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22.
1st and 10. Davis. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Davis. This is caught. And he doesn't quite make it. Taking it with an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. On 1st down. Chandler. And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. Ty Chandler with career touchdown number 96. He joins Eric Dickerson on the all-time list. And the Lions are able to eat in just a bit to this sizable deficit. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. From just inside the 20, a short kick. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Still comfortably on top, 3rd quarter as they start things here with a 1st and 10. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Chalk that up as their first sack in this game, and they tallied 4 a week ago.
And probably not as much exultation in that sack as what took us so long. Because when you get 4 the previous week, you're counting on continuing that momentum. They didn't get that done in the first half of the game. Let's see now if they start to bring even more exotic pressure towards the quarterback.
He's got him in. Complete. 20. 10. Touchdown, Chicago. Albert Okwuegbunam with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Bears get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Extra point by Sly is up and good, and the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
Lions 14. Dave York to kick off.
New York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. This is going to be returned from middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Chandler, and he powers through the first wave, but he's going to be swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left.
19. Cut 19. Go.
Now on 2nd and 13. Davis.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Out to the left there and complete to Howard. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A pair of first downs gives them a 1st and 10 up at the 44. Up the middle they go. Chandler. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. On 2nd down, it's Chandler. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he takes this all the way down to the Bears' 26. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Davis. He gets it left side to Johnson.
And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. Well, a touchdown here on this drive, it wouldn't really put much of a dent in the score, the deficit right now. But as you mentioned in the past, CD, their coach is probably just hoping to see something executed correctly on this drive before we close out the ball game.
Yeah, and I think that every guy who's on the field has to feel exactly the same way, because if not, they might be looking for replacements. Treat every drive as if it's your last and make it a successful one in some small way.
Mustang 18. Mustang 19.
Here's Davis throwing on 1st down. Out left side here to Bryant. And he couldn't quite get there. Tangled down at the line. Chandler is into the end zone. Touchdown Lions.
Well, CD, they just haven't had a whole lot to cheer about or really grasp onto in this game. They've been dominated, but at least they get a late touchdown here, something positive to put on film for tomorrow's session.
Yeah, they're still trying to execute, trying to get some positives on their board and ledger sheet, and keep this from being a total loss. Give them credit. They're going down fighting.
Point after here coming up. And they make the score a little bit more respectable here in our final quarter of play.
Makes the score Bears 56, Lions 21. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken just shy of the 10 and beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Okay, now.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
This has really just been a lopsided affair. What a performance they put on, and now they get the football back here with a big lead in the 4th quarter. You know, in the past, we might be discussing dinner plans, talking about...
He's got a man, complete. A huge play there for Chicago. 71 yards.
1st and goal, Chicago.
Michael, 3-3.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They'll try again. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Now Joey Slye for the point after.
Now, this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
63, Lions 21.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They're facing a big fourth quarter deficit here. Things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season. But in this one, well, their defense is really struggling.
Bronco switch. Bronco switch.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. Oh, he's got a little daylight. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. On first down, a running play ends up going backwards as he won't get close to the line of scrimmage. In fact, he's going to lose 4 yards.
Panther 11. Panther 11.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Davis. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
Buffalo 18.
Back to throw. Davis. Bryant with a catch right side.
And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
A 10-yard gain, but it's 4th down.
Cowboy 80. 19 right. Hey,
They'll send the tight end in motion left.
18 Ramley. 18 Ramley.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And that is incomplete, but there is a flag. And on 4th down, this is a big call.
So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it.
Ready,
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7.
Warriors 17.
In motion right here comes Johnson. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Here's Johnson with a reception. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game.
So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Bryant has it. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
To throw again on 2nd down. Davis.
That's complete to Chandler on the check down. And the Lions are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another 1st down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.